Hello everyone, this is Suresh. Welcome to another session in Google Cloud Lab session. In this session, we will see classifying images using data augmentation. So without any delay, let me start the lab. And in this lab, we are only going to complete the task provided. We are not going to that much discuss about the theoretical or any technicals. So without any delay, let me go with start the lab. With password. And at any point in time, you can pause the video and go to the learning objectives or overviews, whichever is needed. And also all this code is available in repository. I will show you that. Either you can copy the code, you can review the code as needed once you download to your local system. Here the intention is to complete the task provided here by Google Cloud for us, complete the task. So now let's enable the Notebooks API. This we get to API services library. So similar way, let's navigate to Rocket AI. From which you can see on the top notebook APIs is enabled. Similarly, the workbench come notebook API result, and if the API is not enabled, you can enable. Okay, I think that is already enabled for us. We resize the window for the let's check the progress. Done, then Cortex API. Either what you can do is like you can go to the dashboard. The dashboard in the bottom you can show API list. In this where you can see enable API or text API. So you can enable this from here and you can check the progress. Okay, now you can see AI platform Google API is also. Let's go back to Vertex API, workbench, the user managing notebooks. Click create new. Again, I'm going a little bit deviation from here. So first what I will do is like I will change the notebook name to lab workbench 214. What is the 214 is 2.14, which is the environment we will use. Okay. Here, if you see the lab says to use 2.6, but we don't see any 2.6 TensorFlow Enterprise. We will see it from 2.11. But in 2.11, I see face some issues like it's the environment is not loading by having the error called 530. 530 is not 530 is not installing properly. So I'm using 2.14 because this version I was able to work successfully in the previous labs. And I didn't try 2.17. The reason is sometimes the code given to us of the Python code notebook has a code that is the very old version, which is related to 2.6, that is not supported in 2.17. So considering these factors, so we don't have 2.67 in our system. 2.11 is having some issues with the Google Cloud itself on installing the Python packages. and 2.17 is too much for the existing code, which is very old code. So the better version last I tried is 2.14. This is better, but still, let's continue with the default. Let's continue and see what happens in the. So no changes is done. Let me create it. So this is going to take 2 to 3 minutes to create and provision instance for us. Once that is done, then we will open the Jupyter lab. So it took about 2 to 3 minutes. Let's click on the open Jupyter lab. In the meantime, let's check on our progress. Okay, so let's complete the task in a single sheet uh, once the Jupyter lab is open. On the terminal, the Jupyter lab, clone the repository, and it will take about 10 seconds to download. I mean, time will check. Okay, we have also completed so task 2. So let's move on to class task 3. Let's navigate to the training data analyst, courses, machine learning, type 2, computer vision 1, labs, labs, classifying images with using data augmentation. For benefit or interest of our time to save more time, I'm opening the solutions as well. That is available in the computer vision fund solutions data augmentation. Okay, so we have 2 files. I'll again go back to labs folder. Let's minimize this, and our task is almost done. Let's go to the left window. So let me open the labs. Again, I will leave it to you. I'm not going to explain all the codes here. So in this lab, what I will do is like first let's clear out all the code. Second, you can pause the video and go through the contents needed. In this, I'm not going to explain the line by line. I'm just only here to execute the code that is provided in this lab. So without any delay, I have just started it by selecting this compatible. There is a new level. Okay, as I mentioned earlier, right? What it says, dependency resolve doesn't take into account all this. But what is expected from this? This is also having same similar issue. Successful instance TensorFlow estimation estimated 2.6. Okay, let's ignore any incompatible and errors and rerun the cell to view the installed software version. What we are saying to rerun, let's rerun it. Okay, so it's already you can see installed version. Okay, now let's import the required packages. Let's see the TensorFlow version that should be 2.14.0 or 1. Okay, this is looking good. Now let's execute the helper function here. And in the helper function have a training plot that is also done. Again, I recommend and I want you to pause the video and go through what the reading PF record means and what they are talking about, what the instructions is given to us. But benefit of time, I'm not going into this details. I'm trying to execute the code that is provided to us. Now, in this another set of code or fast TF or TF records, So we have some images that is provided. And you can pause the video and understand about resizing and other processing layers. So I'll execute the code. Here, but wait, where is it? And wait, why we don't have the time? The fish is timing. I'm just checking whether it can add a batch to pop up. Checking the solutions. Here it is. There should be a message called to do. It says in data crossing layers, right? Reading this code. Add a batch called pop up from batch. Solutions also have the same thing. Let's copy everything from the solutions. Paste it over here. Good. You know, there are a lot of errors over here in terms of displaying the image. But if you see the next code, we are able to see it here. So basically, this code should display this image as something like that. But unfortunately, there is no error happening. Just moving on with the next steps. So here, TensorFlow image module has been executed. But really, I'm not sure about how to fix this error. So either I will contact support team to check on this because this code might be an older one because they asked us to install 2.6, but we don't have that version. That this is the possible reason code is become old. Encountered by the TensorFlow image module is done. Is mixing Keras and TensorFlow preprocessor. You can pause the video and go through this. Class names is provided. Okay. To initialize. Let's see is there going to do. Yeah, resize and pat the image to target width and height. Yes. Paste it over here. Let's shift enter. Run this code. Oops, there are no errors. And data augmentation. You can pause the video and read what is the data augmentation is. So importing TensorFlow OS parameterizing the value. So I'm not getting into the more details of this, but I'm just checking whether we have any. Here we have both two different sequential model. So shift the model is back. Now let's train and evaluate. So basically what this train and evaluate going to do is that we are going to evaluate about 22, almost 2 million parameters. 20, yeah, 2 million. So there are 20 epochs. So this is going to take some time. Let me tell you an approximate time for this. So you can see approximate time in the solution, which is about 60 seconds, 16 to 20, almost 1200 seconds. That means approximately 20 minutes. So I don't want to keep you wait till the 20 minutes. What I will do is like I will pause the video. So and resume it as soon as this everything is get completed. I will resume the video. So we pause. Okay, so it took about 20 minutes. Now let's go back to the step from the train and evaluate. And you can see each is having a loss is getting reduced and accuracy is getting increased, value loss and value accuracy. This is the graphical representation of the same. And each epoch is around 60 seconds. There are 20 epochs, at least 20 minutes. Okay, so let's all the predict in few of the evaluations. Plotting the predictions. So let's wait for this to complete. And this is the predictions. And you can see tulips, 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 dandelion. You can see the difference. Sunflower. This is actually roses and sunflowers. Okay. Roses to roses, roses to sunflower. This is only a 50%, 0.54. This is dandelion, which is 0.99. Okay. So, but actually for prediction, you won't have the TensorFlow. Okay, this is how you would predict individual images. So let's predict the same. 5 records. Dandelion, do you see dandelion? So we have about 7%. This is 100% one. That means 1%, 95% of dandelion, 99% of dandelion, and you can see this. Okay. So this concludes our session. So let's complete this progress. Let's go. So this concludes our training, the lab session. So let me close your. So in the meantime, if you want to go through the records and all, you can find the repository over here. You can download to your local, and then you can navigate to the specific location. You can download one to the local specific location, go through the code. So this concludes the session. Thank you very much for joining.